What up, gang? What up, gang? Y'all know what time it is. Let me fix this. Okay. So, y'all already know what I'm finna say, man. Go ahead, subscribe, like, comment videos y'all want to hear. But the biggest video I've been getting, they want me to explain how my orientation for prom went and how, like, the training process was for me. So, I'm gonna explain that today in this video. Like I said, hit me up on Instagram for any questions. I try to get them to the best as I can. Comment under here so I know what kind of questions y'all want to hear in my next videos. Just subscribe, man. Like, we gonna get lit. We gonna make this a family. I'm gonna show y'all the ins and outs. The ins and outs of me being a truck driver. As much as I can, but I need the support. I don't want to be doing it for no reason. I need the support, and I need, like, you know, the benefits of it. Like, I need y'all to, like, comment the videos y'all want to hear. I'm new to this YouTube stuff, so y'all really have to help me there. But y'all know what time it is. Finna explain how my orientation went. And here we go. Why not start from the beginning? Where was I doing before I even started truck driving? I was working at a place called United States Cold Storage. United States Cold Storage was a warehouse. I started there back in 2019, I believe, 2019. And I worked there 2 years. I actually did get promoted right before I left trucking, like right before I left for trucking. So my job title when I got promoted was inventory. So inventory is the people, like, you know, basically like the clerks. So I was talking to truck drivers, y'all. Like, I was already knowing how much truck drivers make. Like, I was literally talking to truck drivers every day, and they was like, man, you need to come out here. Every company, like, we was getting companies from everywhere. So I finally did my own research like y'all doing, and I finally came down to prom. I've been hearing so much good about prom, so I started watching videos on it. Started getting my own research, as you should. So as much as I did my research, I finally came up with prom. And also, my ex-parents, they own their own trucking business. So my ex-mom was always telling me, you should go get your CDL. You should go get your CDL. And we was together at the time, and she had to sit down and talk with me. And as soon as after that talk, not even 2 weeks, y'all, I passed my permit. I applied for prom, and then I passed my permit within those 2 weeks. So my advice is go ahead and study your permit, so when you do apply and they call you and say you have your permit, you can just be a step ahead and be like, yeah. So after you do your permit, go ahead and apply. Use my driver code. If y'all like gonna apply now, you know what I'm saying? My driver code is GRERAE. That's my referral code. So I'll appreciate if you guys can use that. So a couple of days you'll get a phone call and they'll do your background check, a DOT physical, and a drug screen. Those are the 3 things you have to do before you do get shipped off. So also, you do not have to drive your car. They're going to send you to one of these 3 locations: Piston, Pennsylvania, Springfield, Missouri, or Salt Lake City, Utah. Those are the 3 places they have terminals at. And they will pay for you either flight, bus, or they'll get you a rental car. Or you can drive your car out there and they'll, like, give you gas money for it. That's what I think. You just keep your receipts for gas and they'll pay for your gas. So once you get there, you're gonna go into the hotel. You're gonna give them your name and stuff, and they're gonna be like, you know, looking for you. So they will give you a hotel room number, make sure like you official and stuff like that. And then once you get in your hotel room, you get settled. They'll give you a schedule. It's a base schedule of where you need to be, what time, what day, all that. It's a whole week schedule. So once you do that, the first day is usually just paperwork, y'all. Paperwork, and, you know, get your CBTs done, like computer-based training. You have to do that within a certain time, and then after that, everything is hands-on. You're gonna get a pre-trip inspection paper. Don't think so hard on that pre-trip inspection. It's so repetitive. Once you get your trainer, they're gonna be on your head about it, and it's gonna become repetitive. Don't think so hard on that pre-trip inspection. I promise you guys, it's very normal. Everybody thinks the same. It's not as hard. As long as you keep saying it, it's gonna come to your head. Like, I still remember it to this day. So don't think so hard on it. So also, the pay. You will get paid $200 a week until you pass your CDL test. Once you pass your CDL test, you qualify to start getting paid $800 a week. I think they boosted it up to $900, but that's minus taxes. So your checks will be around $700 per week until you finish TNT training. TNT training is 30,000 miles with your trainer. So after you pass your CDL test, you get a trainer. Now you got to go out for 30,000 miles and team drive with your trainer. So most people say that's the hard part because you're you're in a cab with somebody you don't know, they're training you. You might get a bad trainer, you might get a good trainer. You know, it just all depends on that, like your luck. If you don't like your trainer, you can easily tell your dispatcher, hey, I want a new trainer. So don't be afraid to do that. If they treat you like shit, just, you know, get a new trainer. The wait process is gonna be longer though, so it's just do as best as you can with that person, get your mileage, and just get on. So after your TNT training, also let me tell you how I felt about the situation. I had a good trainer, and he was really old school. He taught me as much as he can, and we got through them 30,000 miles. I went home one time. My advice too, don't go home. Just go ahead and get your 30,000 miles over. You can go. I went home once, and you know I enjoyed my home time, but you don't get paid, so it's like, what's the point of going home? You know what I mean? So unless the trainee has to go home, the trainer got to go home, he got to pay you. But usually they don't do that. Them trainers try to stay on the road, get your 30,000 miles over with, and get on, because that's the plan. Like, you know what I'm saying? They want you to go ahead and get your own truck and stuff like that. So now let's talk about being a company driver and lease op. I don't know much about company driving. I just know they get paid 46 cents a mile. That's as much I can say about that. And like, it's basically like working for a company now. You're working for a company. As far as lease operator, you're your own boss. They're gonna help you. They're gonna help everything with you, get your business together. So I did pick my own truck. It was used. If you choose a used truck and you drive it 3 months, you can order you a brand new truck. I've heard that. I'm probably not gonna do that. I'm gonna finish this lease out. It ends in 2023 in May. So that's my plan. But as far as the overall training, y'all, it's very understanding. It's very quick. Time goes by quick. I promise y'all, man, if you just take the sacrifice, man, you're not going to be home. Also, you can go home when you want to. Don't think you can't. During your TNT training, you can go home when you want to. So don't think you can't. So that's how training went for me, y'all. It was very easy. Me and my co-trainer, he taught me everything I need to know to me for being a successful driver now. So it's not hard. You only can make it difficult. It's gonna be difficult at first, especially doing like the parking test and all that. It's not difficult if you just put your mind to it and pay attention, y'all. If you really want your CDL, you're gonna put your mind to it, because once you got them, you got them. You know what I mean? So just put your mind to it, y'all. It's not hard. This is my advice on the training, y'all. It was very understanding. I admire y'all not to go through school training where you got to pay all that money, y'all. I'll just guarantee you, Prom is very good. They have a good set amount of trainers, and I promise you won't regret it. I promise. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say you should go lease a company. Do your own research, and you'll get there. Get through this part first. Don't even worry about lease a company. Get through the part where you have to get your CDL. Well, most of y'all right now, get your permit. Make that step one. When I had talked to a lot of people about my training, they was like, man, get your permit. I'm not finna give you all this information if you're not even trying to get your permit. So just study, y'all. So it's not hard. Everything is repetitive. And don't worry about the driving part yet. Get your permit first, then apply. Do the steps I just applied to. So that's my advice on the training with Prime Inc. It was very good. After a year, your CDL becomes free. If you dispatch under them for a year, your CDL becomes free. Don't forget that. So if you don't, you can pay $4,000 after you pass your test. And then you don't have no experience. But most people, I find, they do get a job. It just depends on who you are and who you are as a person. You might get lucky because there's shortages out here for truck drivers anyway. FedEx, UPS, they might be looking for people. I have a homeboy that I went through like the training process with. He got a job hauling doubles, and he got as much experience as me. We got our CDL at the same time, so hauling doubles for FedEx. He just told me the other day, so I was like, dang, bro, that's what's up. So I feel like this is the easiest way to get your CDL, y'all. So y'all know where I'm coming from right now. So this is the end of this video. It was the most required on how my training process went. I have my CDL. It changed me financially, y'all. So if you're not doing nothing at home, you're just sitting around, get your CDL, y'all. Take the sacrifice, especially if you're young. Because you don't have to do it for 30 years. You can stack your bread, invest in your own truck. Now you have your own trucking business. Or you can just get your experience and go get a local job. So you won't be making that 9 to 5 broke money. And y'all know it's true. Nobody want to keep being under anybody besides you all the time. This trucking stuff is very interesting, and I know they're changing up the rules in February, so I would get on it. But that's all I wanted to say, y'all. This is a pretty long video, wow. But again, subscribe, Instagram, all that will be in the bio, man. This was my most questioned video, so this is how my training process went. I very enjoyed it, and now I'm here by myself within 2 to 3 months. Peace out, y'all.